What's up, squad? I'm in here. I'm in here. Y'all in here. Y'all ready? If y'all are ready, put your aliens in the chat, please, and thank you. And we will get started in just a moment.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
Get ready. Get ready. I'm ready. You ready? Is there echo? I hear echo. Sound check. One, two, three. I said a hip hop. A hip. You don't hear the echo? Okay. Well, maybe it's just me. Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? What's up? Come on in. Come on in. It's been a minute. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. I need to stop beating on this desk though. I do, don't I? That make that you was jumping. That hurt your ears. Shout out to Carl. Shout out to Carl over there. No echo. Thank you, Nosy Rosie Green. Thank y'all for the sound check. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are so wonderful. My squad is on it, honey. They be paying attention because I know if there was an echo, y'all was gonna tell me. Y'all know I've been trying to get things together, and it's taking me a minute, child. It's taking me a minute. But look, I got my little shelves up. It ain't nothing on them, but it's some shelves. It's some shells back there. They getting together, honey. They are getting together. Okay. Hey, shout out to Palmdale. Where y'all calling from? Where y'all in here from? They go Dallas in the building, California in the building. Look, Atlanta is in the building. Straight from the A is in the building. You miss me. Oh my God. Hey, Ocean White. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate y'all. Listen. I don't have it behind me. I don't have it behind. Should I put? I don't know. I don't have it behind me. But y'all saw the thumbnail that my super producer made today. Shout out to my super producer for putting this together. I mean, it's a thumbnail, child. We got Tami Roman on the agenda today. We have Porsha Williams on the agenda, and we have R. Kelly because Porsha talked him up. Okay, we normally don't be talking about R. Kelly, but we'll talk about him today. Shout out to Charlotte, North Carolina, Miami. Okay, Sandy Springs. Okay, we got a new background. This the old background. Well, is it new or is it old or is it just refurbished? Kind of refurbished. It's a new twist to the old background, because I normally had a green screen up. This is what's behind the green screen is these bookcases. So y'all know I done moved and I'm just trying to get stuff together and it's just taking time. You from Mayweather, honey? You out there in Cobb County? In Cobb County, Queen City, okay, all the way from the UK. Oh, I got squad all over the world. Oh, squad all over the world. Listen, I already saw you, DL. Look, trying to get in here twice. I see you. Anywho, I am the queen. I am the goddess. Okay. It's too many men out there calling themselves queen. I am a goddess. Okay. Shout out to Oh, they gonna kill me. They gonna get me. I'm just saying. You said that crying R. Kelly. Listen, who should we start with first? Okay, it's 400 and y'all in here. Y'all coming in here slowly but surely. Go ahead and click that like button, please. I know I didn't give y'all no our um heads up, but I'm here. Hey, Miss ATLien stand. Oh, y'all love me. Y'all love me. Okay. Anyway, let me go and get started because people get mad when they watch the replay. Talk about stuff. You spent 5 minutes talking to your people, but they was here when I went live and you were not. So there's that. Anywho, who should we talk about first? Tami Roman. We talk about the bottom from the top. We got Tami. We have Porsha, we have R. Kelly. Porsha gonna be longer. We have Chaka Khan. Oh Lord. Should we start with the recap? Because I didn't watch it. I mean, I watched the last little like 20. I watched enough to know that Chaka Khan looked like she was a little drunk, like she had been sipping on some Ciroc in the back. And Stephanie Mills was singing. I watched enough to see all that, but that's okay. Then they had the same hairstyle. Only Stephanie's was just a little bit shorter, but Chaka had hair all the way down here. It was like, okay, I love it. I love it. People was talking about their kitten heels. It was just a fun time. Why y'all saying poor auntie? Listen, they was on stage. They was living their best life. I am saluting those women for doing the dang thing. I can't say nothing bad about it. Can you?
Not really. Not really.
I mean,
I was
Chaka Khan
happy
is a
she was right.
legend. A legend. Who cares if she took a little drinky in the back? Who cares if she was celebrating? It was a celebration, wasn't it? Look, Rufus and Shaka Khan back in the day, they used to be drunk and crazy as ever on stage. So listen, you said them high notes was a big shark, just a little bit. Well, when she was singing that Stephanie Mills song, when she tried to like, do that little duet, Shaka was like, I'm just not gonna touch it. Let me step back. I am not gonna do it. But it was good. The little bit I saw, I gotta watch the whole thing. It's on You Missed It, Mary. It's on YouTube if you watch it. And look, shout out the Verses for finally streaming it live on YouTube because remember back in the day, they would not stream the Verses on the YouTube. And that's where they should have put it at first. Now it's on YouTube and they had like 70 some thousand people in there when I tipped in there. So, now y'all can watch it. He said Shaka do be hot. It's okay. It's okay. Some people do be high. That's all right, I guess. It's a shame for Shaka. Listen, that's all I got. I'll let y'all call in and talk about that part, but we're gonna talk about the rest of these topics. Let's go ahead and talk about Tami Roman because I always say my housewives adjacent tea for the end because I know I'm gonna put a little bit more spin on that. But let's talk about Tami Roman since y'all wanted me to put Tami Roman on the docket. Now on the docket, Lord. I am not at court. This is not court. This is not the drag queen's court, Lord. What am I thinking about? Y'all know I used to watch that, but I digress. So Tami Roman, people were like mad at me on Instagram earlier because I said that Tami Roman looked really, really skinny. And I put really, 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 really on it. And she does look really, really skinny. And I'm not saying that to be flippant or funny, but she has lost a lot of weight. Now, they say she's a vegetarian. She has some health issues and all of that. And I'm praying for her. I'm hoping everything is okay. But she's a beautiful woman and she still looks amazing, but she is very thin. Now, she was on a show recently where she talked about her unconventional marriage or an unconventional situation in her marriage. Not Now don't let me say her marriage is unconventional because it's not like she said they had an open relationship or nothing. But she said that she has given her husband, who is a little bit younger than her. How old is her husband, y'all? Let me know. How old is her husband? Her husband Reggie. She said that she has given him permission to have children with another woman should he so choose. And I guess, she figured, her childbearing years is over. She done already had all her children and she's done. She is so done. And so, you said he is 37, 38. Well, he doesn't have any children of his own and she has children. So she said that, she gave him permission. However, the caveat is he did not take her up on her offer. He's saying that he doesn't want to do it, but she opened the door for him to do it. So that has been a conversation on social media. Now everybody's like, would you do that? Would you allow your husband to have a baby if you couldn't have one for him? Like, what would you do? Would you? But then she no, you're not gonna write that down. But I mean, but didn't he know before they got married that she probably wasn't going to have any other kids? Or maybe he did. I don't know. He said that's a topic for discussion when she was on Basketball Wives. Was it? Interesting. She just did a video explaining what she meant on her YouTube channel. Oh, was it long? I don't want to. Let me see. Let me go look it up. This is y'all. Listen, this is y'all's show, honey. Let me go look it up. Let me go see what Tami Roman said. Tammy said on her YouTube channel. Oh, it's 10 minutes long, child. I don't want to. Do we want to review this? Do we want to look at it? Put a one in the chat if we want to review what Tammy Roman said or not. You said they had 3 miscarriages. It's the nail in the coffin for their relationship. They did it in the Bible. What? Hold on. They tried to have a child. Oh, y'all telling me all of this stuff? Her eggs are fried. No, don't. You said one. Y'all want us to watch it? Okay, let's watch because I haven't watched it. Um, hold on, hold on. Let me put up my disclaimer now. Tammy, we are reviewing this. The view look, this is a copyright disclaimer under section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for the purposes of criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by the copyright statute, blah 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 blah. Y'all can read. So yeah, let's look at it and see what she said. We ain't got nothing but time. Hold on, hold on. This is it. Tami Roman. Me, my husband, and a baby. Okay. We gonna see what she had to say.
All of you beautiful people out there. It is early, child. It is very early. So I wanted to do a little video because if there's a clip floating around of me being on the reel. I think something's in my eye. Of me being on the reel, talking about, you know, a situation with me and my husband. And I wanted to just provide you guys some clarity because I feel like you guys aren't getting the full picture, which naturally you wouldn't get the full picture because it was a 2-minute segment on a talk show. So, they only delegate a certain amount of time for you to talk about something specifically and then they move on to the next topic. So I feel like let me give the people some clarity because I don't think that you guys understand. Let me give you guys some backstory. So here it goes. Reggie is 17 years younger than me, which you guys already know. And I was in my mid 40s when we got together. We
We said
tried
that.
to have a child together. We ultimately ended up having 3 miscarriages. We then went to an IVF specialist. We appeared on a show called The Doctors talking about this very issue. And I ended up with an amazing physician called her named Tina Cooper Smith in California. And so she was helping us with our journey to conceive. Um, I had, at the time that we started with her, 6 eggs
What's up with all the things, girl?
on my way out the door to menopause, which I still haven't actually gone through menopause, but I wasn't producing, my body wasn't producing um, a lot of eggs. And that's why we were having the miscarriages because even though I had eggs, they weren't healthy eggs. Reggie and I decided we would freeze the 6 eggs that I was able to produce. And so we did just that. Now I am 51 years old. And do I want to have a child with my husband? Absolutely. The reality that you guys seem to be not grasping conceptually is that there's 6 eggs. Those 6 eggs may not be healthy, which would ultimately mean because we did all of what you guys are talking about. We tried to find a surrogate that could carry my egg and all of that process. And that was a lengthy process. And we would start the journey and then I would have to go on set. We, go through all the profiles to, to find someone that we'd like to carry the baby. And we couldn't finish the process because I am consistently working. So, okay, so now I'm going to finish the statement that I was trying to make before I said that. Anyway, so I'm consistently working, and so designating the time has been difficult. But within that, even if we found someone and they were going to implant my eggs and hope that they catch with the surrogate, there's a very strong possibility, and I'm very thankful that my physician was honest about this, that we could end up with a special needs child. To me, that is not what I want my husband, who has no children, to have to deal with. I'm up in age. I just felt like I didn't want to leave my husband as his only child with me, a special needs child. You guys may not understand that, and sorry if you don't. So when I said take a break, what I meant by that, without being able to go in depth here again, it was a 2-minute segment. Reggie and I are together pretty much all the time. He runs his businesses as well as my businesses. We invest a lot into each other emotionally and spend a lot of time together. When I said take a break, the thought process in my mind was take a break from me emotionally to be able to invest the time mentally that it takes to find a surrogate, a person with healthy egg. Like, it is a process, guys, with healthy eggs. You know, it would take a year and a half just to go through the entire process. So that's what I meant. Not that I would not be present, not that I would not help raise the child, not that we were not talking about a surrogate. I was not saying go find a girlfriend, stick it in, and get her pregnant and have a baby. That's not what I meant. But here again, I couldn't go into depth and provide the utmost clarity. I meant take a break from me emotionally and all that you do for me to be a support system for me, to go invest that time that is absolutely necessary to find the right surrogate. And so I feel like you guys didn't understand what was actually happening, and what I ultimately meant. And so I did want to provide a little bit of clarity for those of you who didn't grasp it. But it's not like I want my husband to go spend time with someone else. That's not what I was talking about. But I also don't want to, I want my husband to have healthy children. I want his legacy to be, I want him to be able to have children that would carry on his family name. And that is a lengthy, time consuming, emotionally emotionally charged up investment that a person has to make. And I wanted him to be able to do that without everything that he does for me and with me being in the way of that process. So that's what I meant by take a break. So hopefully that gives you guys a little bit of clarity. And but I have the most amazing husband. When I talk about patience and understanding and just love of family and care, I could not have asked or prayed any harder than to be able to end up with my husband, Reggie. And as I said on the show, he opted out of all of that. He was like, you know, if that's the route that I have to take, that's something that I can do later on in my life. But I want to spend the life that we are living, loving you, just loving you and who you are as a person and where you are in your life, being accepting of that and supportive of that. And so I love my husband so much, and I know that he loves me. And hopefully you guys just understand what I was trying to say now that I've provided a little more clarity. Now I'm going to get up out of here because I actually have a day off. Oh my God. I have a day off, and I am going to go have some fun with my husband, to which I am very, very excited about. So hopefully you guys have an amazing weekend.
Well, you guys, what you think? What you think? I mean, she gave an explanation, even though she didn't have to. That's her business. I'm just like, oh God, it's just too much. She said what she said on the reel. It created a debate, a conversation online. Would you do it? Would you do it? If you couldn't give your husband a child, would you allow him to have a baby with somebody else? She said, then that she didn't want to be selfish, so she offered him, that opportunity, and he said no, he did not want to do that. And I listen, they marriage, if she, as a woman who has been married before, I'm not married now. I can understand, just like y'all said in the chat, she wants to get her husband something that he's never had, and that is a child. She knows that he wants to have a child. So, I mean, being an unselfish wife, that is what she offered. Um, there's that. You said it didn't take Candy long to find that surrogate. Well, that's Candy. That is Candy. Listen, you don't know what's going on with Tammy. You don't know what's going on with Tammy's eggs. You don't know what's going on with Bridget's sperm. You just don't know. And maybe she's not telling you everything, but she don't have to. So there's that. That's all I got for Tammy. Again, like y'all said, grown folks business. People want to have children and they want to have their own children. People talking about, freezing eggs, getting donor eggs, go and get surrogates, go and do this, go and do that. People want to do things their way, and that's their business, and let her handle it her way. Okay. All right. Next topic. We good. We good. What y'all think? Y'all in the chat. Y'all still there? Okay. All right. You said, oh, you was married. Was I? Shut up, Carl. Was I? Oh, y'all don't know about me, honey. Y'all don't know about me. Anywho, and it's a very expensive process. Yes, it's a very expensive process. But there's that. You said, I get it. She loves Reggie and wants a healthy child for him. That is true. And once us women get to a certain age, it's hard to find them healthy eggs. Sometimes things may happen, and if you don't want those things to happen, you don't want to roll the dice and take the chance, you just don't do it. There's that. Look at me, ATLien stand. Child, 10 years, child, 10 years. I wish I could get them back, but I can't. But I'm here now. So there's that. Um, I hope she's okay. It must be holding her down a lot. It must be. You said IVF alone is 22K. It costs money, honey. Costs money. Why are people judging? I don't think people are judging. I just think that it's a conversation to be had. Everybody wants to know what's going on in everybody's relationship, and especially public figures. And when you put your business out there, people gonna dig in. Just like they dug in the Candy situation with her surrogacy. Why she having a surrogate? She can have a baby. What is it? It's her business. It's her butt, her body, her egg, and listen, and her time. So there's that. Now, you said I don't like the mic in the view, but I love you, Michelle. That's okay. I was trying to figure out where to put it, but it's right here for now, child. It's right here for now. She almost talked as though she's not going to be here any longer. Jamie, I hope that's not so. I feel like she was just explaining it. You never know, though. Didn't y'all learn from Chadwick Boseman? You do not talk about people's appearances. Like, shit is happening to people all around the world, and everybody don't want to let you in to all their business. So let the woman live. She alive. She happy. She got a husband that loves her. It doesn't matter what's going on with her. Just wish her the best. Okay. There's that. Now let's go on. Oh, y'all just getting here. Okay, it's 900. We didn't double. We didn't double 940 of y'all in here. Go ahead and like this video, please. And thank you as y'all are strolling in, slow pokes. I know it's Friday night. Y'all out in the party. The pandemic is over. Everybody outside now, but me. I'm sitting here in the office. In the office. Next topic. Listen. Y'all heard about Porsha Williams and her pursuit of Porsha memoir? Porsha is leaking all these different stories, and she's talking about her situation with R. Kelly. Apparently, Porsha Williams, y'all remember she wanted to be a singer. Remember when she was singing on the Real Housewives of Atlanta? She was singing what Eyes on the Sparrow or something that year when her first season there, and it was her singing that solo on the Real Housewives of Atlanta that actually got her peach the next season, which happened to be I think the third season. I can't remember what season it was, but yeah. Anywho, now she is revealing in her memoirs that she had an encounter with R. Kelly. Porsha, who is 40, opened up to People magazine about what she called in her upcoming memoir. Oh, the memoir is called The Pursuit of Porsha. Exactly. An abusive situation she faced. She called it abusive. She decided to share the story with investigators, but she said she did not disclose when exactly she reported her experiences. Here's a quote from her. I realized it was my opportunity to help anyone who's been hurt by him, Williams told People. There had been so many other instances where I had been abused by men that my mentality at that time was of an abused person and that it was okay for me to be treated like that. Mm. So, in the article, she told her, in the book, she said that, she had been around R. Kelly several times and she spent the night at his house. And it was one time that she was told to get naked while she was there. She said she was led to his bedroom and left there alone until Kelly joined her and told her to take off her clothes. She said, I've already put myself in this position. This is what you're supposed to do. You have to. There's no turning back. Now, nowhere in the story, in the article, did she say that she did not take off her clothes. Nowhere in the article that she say that she did not sleep with him. I did not sleep with him. In fact, she said she saw him two more times. Two more times. She wrote that one time she woke up once to hear another woman being beaten in another room. And at that point, she decided she would not see him again. So Portia spilling tea. Did Portia have a relationship with R. Kelly? Is that what had happened? I mean, back then when Portia was a video vixen, when she was in the Some Cut video, the Trioville Some Cut video, what do y'all think? What do y'all think? He said Portia is just did Portia follow Fallon leaving R. Kelly house? You said trash? Oh my God, these book sales must be low. I'm not buying it. You not buying it? She was a video vixen and she was a butt model. Now don't make me pull up the archives. Let me hold on. Portia
Girl,
Williams,
really?
butt model, straight from the A. Y'all know I go to the Googles, honey. Hold on. Let me go to the Googles. I'm in dark mode. Let me make it big for y'all. Hold on. Y'all see that? Who knew Portia Williams was a calendar model? I changed it to calendar because Google be taking your money away if you say stuff like but. Okay. But I wrote this December 4th, 2012, back when Portia was first on the show. Now, here you go. When I said I had spilled the tea about her joining the show back then, her name was Portia Stewart. Okay, her name was Portia Stewart. She was on my friends over at Atlanta Dimes had hit me up on Twitter to share that Portia was actually one of their top models back in the day. Atlanta Dimes, DYMES, has been around for a while and bills itself as print and online projects featuring the sexiest female models in the ATL. Um, I don't know if they listen. I ain't gonna say what they used to say they did, but them video vixen models. They say that was like a cover for escorts and stuff. Did y'all know that? This was before Instagram. Instagram, the girls get naked, and then y'all slide in the DMs, y'all men slide in their DMs and be like, "How much?" And I'm gonna fly you out, and they get flued out and all that. This was before then. They had these things called calendars, and ATL Atlanta Dimes was one of them. So this is the little text exchange we had. And they told us we actually shot Portia back in the day. And I was like, cool, which one is she? And it says she is the month of June in that '05 calendar. And also on the video promo we did for it. The video gone now. This is back a long time ago. But here go a shot of her, one of the little butt shots she had. She had a little bikini. And hold on, here goes some more. We got some more. This was back before, the BBLs and stuff. Portia had a shape though, but there's that. So I just want to show y'all, and oh, don't forget she appeared in the Some Cut video with Trioville. Y'all remember Trioville? Hold on, let me put that in there. And this is not to say that, she did or did not sleep with R. Kelly. I'm just telling you that she was in the music industry at the time before she decided to be an evangelist and tell y'all that the gays was going to hell. But that's a whole nother story. She did that to get married. Porsha has reinvented herself so many times. So many times. The video gone, but y'all know the Trillville video. Here it is right here. Trillville. And they go Porsha right there. Let me make it big for y'all. See if I can make it big. Go big. Get big. Open. It won't open, Lord. Oh, it's opening. It's just opening very slow. Okay, make it bigger. Look, they go diamond. It was blurry though. Look, they go diamond. They go trivia. Look at Porsha right there. All up in the some cut video back in the day, honey. But y'all know we love going into the archives. We love going to the archives. Yes, C. Patterson. Shout out to my mod, C. Patterson. Putting up straight from the A. How you clicking off and I'm clicking on? Okay. You said you remember you remember that song? Yes, what it is, y'all. What's up? Can a blah blah get in them goods? Y'all remember that? Yeah, that was Porsche. And that little squeaking noise. Yeah, so there's that. Who is Diamond? Diamond from Crime Mob. Diamond, Nook, if you book, that Diamond. But anyway, there's that. Tammy don't want to do a Sherry Chef. Portia has had a lot of work done, honey. Listen, everybody has. Speaking of work, they said Nene had got some work done. This is a little smooth transition really quickly. It would not be a straight from the A show if I didn't mention Nene. Hold on. Somebody had hold on. I saw it today. They had a picture of Nene on Instagram. And she was getting her face done. It was Nene and Eva Marcel and some more people. Hold on, look. I'm gonna pull it up now. Let me find it. Here we go. Where the musical interlude called? Yeah, I need the interlude.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
So apparently, Nene was a test subject for this doctor. Hold on, here she is right here. And she got a little work done. They said Nene Leaks visited me for facial balancing. Jawline and chin was all she needed. Even with my celebrity clients, in order to see me, I required their permission to let me post. Everyone has different features, and this helps add to my portfolio. This is a visual business, mini pic, blah, 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 before and after pic. So here's her before and after pics, child. She was, listen, I don't see no difference. Do you? A little bit. What you see? What is it? The little chin area. Okay. All right. It just look a little lighter. Like one side, and then and to me, it's the light. It's not even the. I don't know, cause her hair is not. You know what I'm saying? It's like the light was lighter. I don't know. I be thinking the before and after pictures be whatever, but she looks beautiful either way. You see it? Okay. Okay. You said I guess. Yeah, okay. I think Eva Marcel was on there too. Hold on. Let me see. Let me find her. Yeah, ooh, all these people. Y'all better not see my before and after pictures on here. I ain't did none yet. Hold on, I don't see Eva now. Oh well, such is life. We don't need to see Eva no way. Y'all remember Eva? Oh, there she go right there. Do we see a difference on Eva? Before and after. Okay, there's a difference, a little difference. Okay, all right. Well, salute to the people who go, you said, yeah, the light, they made the light look lighter. That's what it looks like to me. It looked the same, just made the light a little bit lighter. Okay. What's the procedure? It said neck and face balancing or something like that. So, if you want to get your face balanced, okay, you can go do that. Now, listen, I be eating, my face gonna get fat, it's gonna get skinny. There's that Eva's 10. Well, remember, Porsha had got her nose and her chin. Portia's chin was longer than it is now. But anyway, I digress. I digress, and I'm digressing again. We was on Porsha in this situation. Okay, so Porsha, talked about R. Kelly and all that. Nobody believes her. Apparently, people are feeling like she pulling this story out of thin air to sell books. And I don't know that. Why would she do that? Why do you think she would do that? The man is in jail. Why would you pull a story out of thin air and be like, I spent the night 3 nights, and then say I woke up? Because it's not making you look good. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else said, she was smiling all in R. Kelly face when he was on Dish Nation or something. And I was like, listen, well, maybe she was keeping the secrets until the secrets didn't need to be kept no more. Now, she about to get married to her billionaire boyfriend or millionaire, I guess. They say he's funny with the money. But that's it. He said because she needs folks to buy that book. But do you think people gonna buy on the strength of R. Kelly? Is that gonna make you buy the book? She sang for him on Dish Nation. Okay, I knew they said she was in his face on Dish Nation. Why she didn't come out with it then? I don't know. I do not know. Anyway, speaking of Portia, did y'all been watching the Real Housewives of Atlanta Ultimate Girls Trip that was supposed to be all stars? It came now. Season 1 has finally came on Peacock. The same, they spent a week in Turks and Caicos. Cynthia, Kenya, Luann, Ramona, Teresa, Melissa, and Kyle. Oh, I think I got all of them. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But anyway, I saw the first episode finally. And remember I told y'all several months ago that Kenya and Cynthia fell out. Yeah, y'all gonna see it on the show. They totally fell out. First of all, Cynthia was kissing Kenya's ass throughout the whole first episode of the show. And from what I've read online, apparently she continues to like try to get everybody to like Kenya. And then when Kenya finally makes friends, Kenya just drops Cynthia like a bad habit. So, you're gonna get to see that happen on the show. But Cynthia and the rest of the ladies were actually on Watch What Happens Live recently. And I found it interesting that they were asked who would they consider to be um all stars. And in one clip they brought up, people did not mention. Hold on, let me see who they mentioned. Hold on, we about to watch this little clip real quick. Andy was being shady, pulling up housewives pictures and saying, "Do you consider this person an all star? Do you consider this person an all star?" And apparently, I guess they didn't consider Porsha to be one. Hold on, let's listen.
Jill Zarin, is she an all star? 3, 2, 1. Oh, nice. All right.
I
It's a
got
full house for Jill Zarin. Yes. Wow, I love it. Okay, Gina Keogh, is she an all-star?
Who? She started it, right?
She was the first housewife cast on the Real Housewives of Orange County. Thank you, Teresa. How about Kelly Kaloran Ben Simone? Is she an all-star?
She was from the beginning, right?
No. Season 2. Season 2.
It was from the beginning, right?
Well, he's not asking, are they
Season 3.
Why they didn't bring
Season
Nene?
3, sorry.
But
Yes.
you know
sorry,
what? I feel
Ramona.
like whoever started it, like at the beginning,
Oh,
I
season
think
2.
they're an all-star.
That's an OG.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, two
OG.
and a half. That's not an
Why
all-star.
are you
but
arguing
to
about
me,
who is
it
the
is.
all-star,
She was
who's
on a
not?
few seasons. I remember her.
You don't have to be an OG to be an all-star. Okay, how about the next one? Porsha Williams, is she an all-star? Wow. Okay,
Nobody
what about
said Porsha's an
Vanderpump? Is she
all-star?
an all-star? Lisa Vanderpump.
I'll give her that.
Yes.
Okay, well, it was interesting that only Cynthia and Kyle said that Portia were all stars, and then somebody asked about Sheree. Nobody here's the Sheree one, and nobody said that Sheree was an all star except for Cynthia. Cynthia was being nice. I think Cynthia called everybody an all star. Portia clapped back at the ladies, and her clap back was so very interesting because Portia pretty much told the ladies, listen, all you bitches is my sons. Because if it wasn't for me, y'all wouldn't be on that show. Portia said, this is so cute, being that I was originally cast to head the All-Star show. to head the All Star show along with Giselle. Traveling during quarantine was our issue. Booked and busy when it came back around. Watch hashtag Porsha Family Matters November 28th and grab my book. Shout out Cynthia and Kyle. So Porsha was like, listen here, I was originally cast to head the show. So y'all are being very, 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 very shady, considering that if it wasn't for me, Kenya, you probably wouldn't be on the show at all. One of them wouldn't, listen, they only had a space for two black girls. Porsha and Giselle was it, and both of them turned it down. So they brought in Cynthia and Kenya as the backups. Well, there's that. Anyhow, you said I thought she unfollowed Cynthia. Who is she? Who you talking about? Porsha or Kenya? Who? Porsha. Well, there's that. What y'all think about it? You said and I oop team Porsha. Listen, y'all know I am not team Porsha, but I giggled at that though, because it's like, girl, y'all not gonna call me an all-star, and they asked me first before they asked any of y'all. Come on, sons. Anywho, that's all I got for this for this episode of ATLien Live. We talked a little bit about Chaka Khan and Stephanie Mills. Very little, because I only saw very little of the show. We talked about Tami Roman and her situation with her husband, and her allegedly stating, she would give him the opportunity to have a child with another woman if he so chose to, and he turned it down. And she explained it. And we also talked about Porsha and her R. Kelly story. Now, as y'all know, this is the part of the show where I allow you guys to call in. It's Friday, y'all ain't got nothing else to do. I ain't got nothing else to do. Keep it on topic as much as you can. I would love for you to be on camera, but I may waive that if I trust you. But it'd be trolls in here sometimes. But click the link to join. The link to join. Activate your camera and your microphone. Oh, excuse me. And come on and let me know what you think about tonight's topics. Okay. He said Bravo is pulling. What happened? How you gonna just click it? I was reading. Bravo is pulling shows out of hat at this point. Just write anything down and put it in the hat. Okay. That I love Nene, but she should stop because she already beautiful. I don't want her to end up looking like Wendy, like a whole man in drag. Oh, don't do Wendy like that. Don't do Wendy like that. Porsha doing whatever she wants. Call in on cam. Yes, call in on cam. I don't know these people back here. And the first people that call in are not on cam. Why y'all be doing that to me? Why y'all should I take some calls that ain't on cam? What you think? You see all them people back? You see all them people back there that's not on cam? I don't know. I'll wait. No, I'll wait for a minute. I need y'all to be on cam. Why?
Proceed with caution. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Really? Is that what you got?
Bloop. Just like that. Boop.
You are so funny. He's so happy he got his little sound bites over there. I don't know what to do. Let them live. Okay. Well, I mean, listen, I want to hear. I want to know what y'all think. Okay. Yeah, it ain't number trolls back here. Got somebody back here with a picture of me and Junkie Dineva. See, that's how I know. They just be trolling. Why they be trolling me? They hate me, but they be wanting to call in all the time. Right. Production. Security. Kick them out. Security. Okay, okay, somebody's on camera finally. Finally. You said it's been forever? It ain't been forever. It's been about 4 days. Brenda, you ready? Hold on.
Girl.
Brenda. Hey, Brenda, girl.
Hey, Michelle.
How you doing?
Are you? I'm well. Good. How are you?
Good. Look at you. It's cold out there.
Girl, this temperature is dropping in ATL. Okay, I'm calling from Atlanta.
Okay.
And it is cold.
Okay. I got on my sweater today, y'all, and my pleather pants.
Okay, come on, pleather.
Yes.
But I don't have much to say. It's just that I have been watching the Ultimate Girls Trip on Peacock, and it's been very entertaining.
Okay.
It reminds me. It reminds me of the Housewives of old, like the little petty stuff they used to, go back and forth about, but it was light shade, so it was fun. It's still upbeat. They had some nice moments, with the ladies. Like there was a moment with Teresa and Cynthia that I thought was really cool. But it's lighthearted to me. It's not as dark as some of the seasons have gotten over the
Yeah.
past few years. So I really liked it. But I did think that was kind of funny with the the Watch What Happens Live when they didn't consider Porsha All Star, but Porsha's had some iconic moments on the show as well. Even though she's not OG, she's been there as long as Kenya has been there. And so
Well, listen, look, Porsha got them all together when she was like, "I was asked to head the show."
Right, she gathered them like a short ponytail. She sure did.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, I've been enjoying the show. It's pretty cool. But that's really the only thing I wanted to comment on was the housewife stuff. God bless Tammy and praying for her. Her and her situation. But that's her business, like you said. She got to tell. She had to tell any of it.
Nothing.
Right.
At all.
So
She could just let everybody keep speculating. I would have just let y'all be like, whatever. Okay.
Yep. But that's all I wanted to say. I've been watching you for the past. I've been in Atlanta like 3 years. I've been watching you since I moved here. More specifically. But I really enjoy your content and keep it coming, girl. You are beautiful. I love you to pieces. So I will continue to watch.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Brenda. You producer.
What's up, Michelle?
How I click you so quick? Mr.
You said what?
I wasn't even trying to click you in, but here you are.
You did the right thing. Oh, shit. So, hey, listen. How you doing? You all right?
Hey, yes, I'm good. How you doing, Mr. Motivation?
Oh, shit. Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Hey, listen. You going to the Pantheon tonight?
Yes, sir. Did you call in?
How your family good? Everybody good?
Everybody good, Mr. Motivation.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I'll see you on the Patreon.
How your mama them?
You said what?
How your mama them? Everybody good?
Michelle, I'm big. Look, they blessed. We still in the land of the living.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you look good as hell tonight. Okay, you always look good, but I see you kind of came turned up. You turned up. I'll see you on Pantheon. You hear me?
Yes, Mr. Motivation. Thank you for
calling.
calling.
Okay. All right.
Appreciate you.
Most definitely.
All right. He always rolling away. Y'all so funny. Mr. Motivation is a squad member. Hey, LaShawn.
Hey, Michelle. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for taking my call.
So what you think about all this craziness? What you think about Porsha and R. Kelly?
Well, first of all, the last thing I would want to do is possibly victim shame.
True.
But I kind of feel like she's just doing it to sell a book because, again, it's like, what, you just all of a sudden started talking about the R. Kelly situation.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one thing I will say, when Ricky spoke about it earlier in the week when she first came out about it,
mm-hmm.
Brad did say Porsha told her about this. So Brad did co-sign for her. But then later in the week, I saw when R. Kelly was on Dish Nation, and you wouldn't have thought that none of that happened.
Well, my thing is, when you say victim shaming, Porsha was not an underage teenage girl going over there. She was in her 20s, from what I understand.
Victim shaming has no age.
Okay, but she came over and she was over there 3 times.
3 nights.
So
she said she got up when she heard somebody else being again. I still think again, it just depends. Anybody's out there who is a true victim, no matter what.
That's my point. She didn't say she was victimized. Did she say? She said she was asked to take off her clothes. The question is, did you force her? Were your clothes forced off, or did you take them off of your own free will? You have the opportunity to say, okay, yes or no, right?
Yes.
So,
and the thing is, yes, you're right.
I don't know if there's a victimization in it. I don't know. It's just not sounding like the way she presented it. Now, I haven't read the book, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the thing is, like I said, Brad did back her up.
Okay.
Brad backed her up. But then, like I said, a couple of days later, that's when I saw R. Kelly on the show, and you wouldn't have thought there was an issue between him and her at all.
Mm-hmm.
So again, now it's not gonna make me buy a book. I'm not gonna buy a book just because you sprinkle a little tea out there. Not me, but somebody will buy a book just
Listen,
because
I'm
of
sure
that.
R. Kelly slept with a whole bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? And that wasn't victims. You know what I mean? So I
Right.
don't, I just feel like she's just using this as a moment. But this is me. I don't know. It's a touchy subject, but she put it out there for us to discuss. So
Right.
there's it.
And then Tami.
Okay.
I know so many women out there who have struggled with infertility. And now I'm fortunate I do have 2 kids, so therefore I am blessed to have my 2 kids. But
Mm-hmm.
I have a coworker right now. She's very similar to what Tami said. She has
Mm-hmm.
7 embryos, and her 7 embryos did not make it. And then Tami said she would not want to have those embryos. She would not want to give her husband a child that was special needs.
Mm-hmm.
And I do understand that. And of course, when she met her husband, when he fell in love with that woman, he wasn't in his mind thinking, I'm assuming at that moment, 5 years from now, would she be able to give me a baby? Is she going to be too old to give me a baby? He fell in love with the woman. The future may have not been in his thoughts at that time. And the fact
Right.
that she's sharing this story with us, that's more than I probably would have done. But
That's
again,
true.
I guess that's the disadvantage or advantage of being in the public eye. Because again,
True.
when people sit there saying how she looked and all that stuff, I don't understand why people always talk about how someone looks. I was more touched by the
Well,
story she was telling.
right. Right. But I
How
don't
do you
understand that
look?
either.
You
But
sit
on
there
the one hand,
talking
it's a
about how she
drastic.
looked.
Yeah, but it's a drastic change from what she used to look like. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of, I don't like the fact that people were like, oh my God, she looks sick. Oh my God, this, that, and the third. But you have to say, yes, she has lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, and you
I
can tell
hope
she
she's
smoked.
okay. Wish her the best and move on. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? That's all
but
you can do.
she got that smoker's draw in her cheek, and she's lost
Hmm.
all that weight.
Hmm.
And the thing is, I'm in the process of losing weight too. But you know what I do? I look at my face and I say, "When you start losing all that weight in your face, you better stop. You better stop." But she has that smoker's draw in her cheeks. But again, she
Yeah.
has lost a lot of weight, and that's just what happens. But
Yeah.
again, I was more touched by what she was saying, and I believed her story. And again, just because so many women talk about the struggles of their embryos and things of that nature. So that's
Right.
why I was more touched by that than how she looked.
Right. Right.
So,
And
but
it's a lot of
thank
women going through that. So I mean,
yeah.
it's good that she's being so transparent. But just the fact of her saying, I give him permission to go have a baby with another woman.
Now
It's
that's a
like,
whole other story. Now I wouldn't do that right there. That's a whole. And you know what? Now Tammy know good and well. Reggie couldn't go out there and have no baby with no other woman. Now
right.
Tammy, she ain't changed that much.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
but again,
She has.
I hate that for him also because again, he's the only child. His namesake will not go on, and I hate that for him also. And then of
Yeah.
course, when people say that she can use donor eggs, but the thing is, it will be genetically your child, but not biologically your child. It's a
Right.
whole cycle of stuff like that. People don't want to,
Right.
you never know what somebody feels about that. It'll be his child, but not hers. So you
Right.
don't know what she feels as far as something like that is concerned.
You're
So,
right.
but thanks for taking my call, and I
Thank you
appreciate
for
it.
calling.
All
I
right, bye
appreciate
bye.
it. All right. Bye. Hold on. We got somebody here. Who is this? That's so oddie. That's so oddie. Why you change your name? Now I know you probably a troll. Let me see.
Hey,
Hello.
I was
What
about
you
to
mean? What?
I was like, girl, how
Who
you
is
been?
this?
Is that
Good.
so?
How you?
You said my name so wrong.
That's so
Almost.
oldie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi. Why
Hi.
aren't you on camera? Want
I
anybody to see
look
your
busted.
so
So, girl, I look cute.
if you look busted today, that just means you look much better when you're not busted.
I
You
know.
can't look beautiful every day.
Duh, you gotta look beautiful every day.
You can't. It's
I have to do
impossible.
a Porsha Williams. I'm trying to find me
Nobody
a
looks
Porsha
beautiful
today.
every day.
Girl, You gotta look cute every day because you don't know who's out here.
I mean, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you miss the mark. You know, it might not be on purpose.
You definitely like
go.
Porsha.
Huh?
I'm about to do a Porsha Williams. About to find me an old sugar daddy.
Okay. Well, listen. Go ahead.
Well,
what would you like to talk
about? Porsha is. I don't believe she's not lying.
You don't believe she's lying?
I don't believe she's not lying because there's a lot of
You
people
don't believe
who
she's not lying?
Yeah. It's a lot
So
of
that
people
means you believe she's lying.
Huh?
That's double negative. I'm confused. You don't believe she's not lying.
Even though she is a liar. I don't believe.
So if you don't believe she's not lying, that means you believe that she's lying.
No, what I mean is I don't think she's lying because there's a lot of people that said R. Kelly made some of these girls from his code sign NDAs. That's what it's called. So I think that Porsha signed an NDA to do a lot of stuff because even though Porsha is kind of slow, which she's not, Porsha wanted a music career. When people meet R. Kelly, the first thing coming to mind, I can get a music career as Aaliyah, which that could never happen. That's what I was thinking. Because when I read the article, I was like, Porsha could never, ever. Like, Porsha, you got to use your brain sometimes because, sis, at the time, he had, like, true rumors on him. Like, true rumors. Because what year was it? Did she go over his house?
Like 05 or something like that.
It wasn't at the time he was going to court.
Listen, I guess so. So what you saying?
That I'm saying that she knew what she was doing and she wanted a music career. And guess what? She did.
Well, it's the 3 times for me.
No, it's the 3 nights for me.
So you there one night, he asked you to take off your clothes, and then you say, then I woke up another night and wait a minute. But he asked you to take off your clothes, what, night 1? Why you didn't leave that night?
They would definitely, but they definitely had to do that because if somebody asked me to take off my clothes, I'm thinking they trying to yeah. So most definitely. Because it's like she didn't like if somebody asked me ever do that, they definitely had to do something because you stayed 3 nights. 3 nights. That is crazy. I could never.
Well, people, do you feel like it's victim shaming if you question that, if you're skeptical?
No, because Porsha background, I would check if she's lying too. Due to Porsha's background, I'm not drinking, but due to Porsha's background, I would check what she was doing. Like I would check if it's true.
Remember when Porsha was an evangelist? What year was that? When she told the gays they was going to hell?
Yeah, I remember that. 2013, 14.
I don't know, but
Girl, then I'm just going to hell in peace.
Porsha said 11 years ago. It said 11 years ago.
Porsha is just rude and nasty and thirsty. She wanted attention because she has daddy issues. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, yeah. A lot.
11 years ago? Porsha just need help.
Here it is right here. Hold on. Let me pull it up.
But I feel like Porsha, she knew what she was doing. She wanted to. Porsha, she was 25. Yeah, even though she was 25, that don't mean anything. She can still
to protect yourself from injury. So if little Timmy is going outside and he's gonna ride his bike, you're gonna tell him,
I'll ride a bike. Sorry.
Because you don't want him to fall down and hurt his head. Spiritually, when we're speaking of a helmet, we're speaking of something to protect our hope, our very belief in Jesus, which is in our head. That's where the hope is. Our faith is in our heart. So we want to arm ourselves with the helmet of protection to protect that very hope of salvation. In the beginning, in being saved, we know our
I had to see this
birthright
video
is
too.
promised to us, which is our salvation. In that we have the actual authority to speak against any desires of our flesh. That means our actual being saved and believing in what Jesus did for us, we can dominate our flesh. We can control and rule our flesh. And through that, we use the Holy Spirit, which was left for us when Jesus died and rose. As Christians, we yearn to seek God. We yearn to be within His presence. You know, before I actually, I can't remember before I got saved because I was like, I was young and I got baptized. But living my life before I actually started to walk with God and really try to develop a relationship with God. I didn't really seek Him at first. But when I made that decision, you know what, God, I need you in my life. I'm nothing without you. I can't do anything without you. You know, a lot of times in life, I thought mistakes were because, I didn't do it right, or I made the wrong decision. It was because I wasn't depending on God. Through God, we can live a life with peace, joy, and everlasting life. Our salvation is a key, essential part of God's work. The helmet of salvation is a permanent shield that God guarantees will never let us down. Because we're attacked at all times. So God wants us to understand, when you believe in what He did for us, the works of salvation, sending His Son to die again for our sins, when you believe that, it's in you. Can't nobody take that away from you. You can't even mess that up once you have that belief in your mind about it. Okay? But if you leave the house and you're not protected, then the devil can get in there and he can kind of change your mind. He can make you think, do I really believe that? Start to question yourself and question God. We must always lean on God. God was the first to bear the helmet. He bear the helmet for the protection of His people, as a way for us to be a part of God's family. Because we believe in God, you're my father, right? God is my father now. At this point, I believe in Him. So if God is my father, then Jesus is my brother.
No, this was 2011.
So that third point of all
7 years ago.
7.
Power that Jesus has. If Jesus, we read the stories, but we don't really take it in and really make it part of who we are right now. But we must stand on God's
What is 7 years ago?
This is probably why Kenya. It was Cynthia. Cynthia said that she hated gays or something like that. Remember that? And she cussed out Cynthia at that restaurant.
Cynthia said that Porsha hated gays?
Yeah, and then Miss Lawrence. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she said it in here somewhere. This is like 8 minutes long. I don't want to play the whole 8 minutes. But in it, here it is right here. Here goes the 1 minute clip. Let me play this. Hold on.
But I think Porsha.
I just want to play this when she talk about the gays, so y'all get my point. Hold on.
God, He was going to send His Son, His only Son. Don't take that for granted. How many of y'all would just give somebody your son or your daughter? But He did that for us. And He did that because of our iniquities. So don't let the devil tell you you ain't worthy of God's blessings. He wants to use you no matter what. That is why we Christians supposed to be telling the hooker on the street, the drug dealer, the person who in the hospital trying to commit suicide, the gay, the lesbian. We're supposed to be trying to save them and tell them you are worthy. God can use you. God can use me.
Porsha said she was gonna save the gays and the lesbians.
And then 4 years later, she came out as one. Girl, bye.
Porsha said you are worthy. She is saving the gays and the lesbians and the hookers.
But now she on Real Housewives twerking. Twerking. She doing a lot.
This was 20. Hold on. You said what year was that?
It was
2010.
I feel like this. Maybe she wanted a music career and all this stuff. But now watching this video, it's like, sis, You probably doing it for the church. She was definitely doing it for the church.
I think she was doing it because she wanted to find her husband. Remember, Cordell was saved, and he was a football player.
How he
So
was
she
saved?
got into the church to get her a man, and that's what she did. Then she became this stereotypical, football player's wife, and she couldn't, hold it off. And then, as soon as they got divorced, she was back twerking again.
She was twerking, bopping, scissoring. It's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Porsha would never be saved. It's like Porsha always been the same girl, but when did she meet Cordell? Like 2008, 2009? It was around that time. Because they said they got married after 7 months.
Yeah. Whenever they got married, it's a bit much.
But I'm gonna just say this one thing only. She did this. She had to do this for somebody, or she was dating a church guy. That had to happen. Because I realized Porsha moves way too fast with guys. Like her husband now, or her fiance now. She literally got together with him and got engaged in 6 weeks. That's unacceptable. You haven't seen him very mad.
Well, she did the same to Dennis, didn't she? Didn't they say they had slept together first night? Yeah.
And a Cordell.
Well,
and now look.
Some women move fast.
And it's like Porsha really just needs to sit back and really think about her future, because one now she has a whole daughter. It's not like she's childless. Like she's how do you say this? A person without no child. She literally is a single parent. All she really has to really care about is her daughter at this moment.
I'm sorry, I was trying to just put the visual up of her marrying Cordell. This was like, she was a whole different person.
She was a whole church lady. Porsha Luther King.
Oh well. Well,
Cordell
thank you.
so
That's so
ugly.
OD.
She likes ugly guys.
Huh?
Okay. She like ugly guys. Thank you for having me on here.
Well, thank you for calling in. I appreciate you.
Okay, you're welcome.
All
Bye.
right. Bye. Hold on, y'all. Oh, it was such a beautiful, beautiful wedding. I'm sure her wedding in Nigeria was just as beautiful. They say Porsha already married. Look at that. She changed her whole life. She turned into a whole evangelist to get her a football player. Would y'all do that? Would y'all do that? You said Cordell is fine. Okay. Well, how do you look? Who is she a neutral? Listen, people did not want, if they don't want to be on camera. I said tonight was the night you didn't have to be on camera. Wait, is somebody named Michelle back here? Hold on, Michelle. Hold on. Is your name really Michelle? Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm good. We have the
I have
same
been trying to get on your
name.
show for a while. Well, actually, that's my middle name.
Okay, that's okay. You could be a
That's my
Michelle
middle name.
too. It's all right.
So as far as the whole Porsche situation goes in the video you just showed, I feel like people who speak against gay people and who claim to be Christians are hypocrites. And to me, no, I do not believe that. I do believe that being gay is a sin. However, I don't view it as being any less than a sin as someone like me. Like, if you lie, I believe it's the same. It's the same sin.
You said no sin is
Like,
greater than next.
Right. So I feel like, being gay is not any more of a sin as someone who lies, someone who fornicates, someone who has a child out of wedlock. That was just the way I was raised.
I agree with that.
So I don't, and the Bible also says you're not supposed to judge people because in God's eyes, we're all filthy rags. So he does not view, so we can't say, someone who's being gay is not going to go to heaven, because we don't know that for sure, because
you don't know who
our
going
thoughts
to
are not God's thoughts.
Exactly.
So, as far as all that goes, I don't agree with that at all, because I know for a fact from my understanding of the Bible that God does not view gay people any differently than he views people who do some of the same things that people in the media actually applaud people for, which are like having babies out of wedlock just because of who they have the babies with and all of that. But as far as the Porsche situation goes, I am a fan of Real Housewives. I watched season 1 through now. Can I say that I'm a Porsha fan? No, I cannot. Can I say like there were moments that Porsha had that I just really feel were just really funny and I liked? Yes, I can. But as far as the she's an all-star goes, don't feel like Porsha's an all-star. I actually don't feel like Kenya or um, Cynthia is an all-star to me, because to me Cynthia has always brought friend of the show vibes to me.
Okay.
And especially after Peter left.
Yeah, Peter kept her holding on.
Yeah, because I feel like when Peter was on the show with her, she
Uh-huh.
was Housewives. Like she deserved a peach, but only because of Peter. Because I feel like I'm a Pisces, like Cynthia is. So like we're very quiet and reserved, and we don't really say much. So I feel like Peter was the voice almost for Cynthia.
You don't think Mike Hill is the voice for Cynthia now?
I do not. I actually, to be honest, towards the end, I was not a fan of Peter. But I do feel like Peter was better for Cynthia than Mike Hill is. It's just something about him that just yells shady.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But it's something about him that just yells shady. And if I were to come on your channel one day and you were to say that they broke up, I would not be surprised at all.
Ooh.
At all.
Neither would I, because they don't have much chemistry. I don't know.
They don't. And I thought I was the only one that saw that. I feel like Cynthia is at the place in her life where she doesn't want to be alone. And so she was willing to settle for Mike. And especially as a woman, if I were to go to a guy and he were to say, hey, I have friends, but they're female, I would not, under any circumstance, be like, there's nothing going on. Because if you were a man and you were telling me all of your friends, all of your close friends are female, because I understand because I have a close, guy friend who is strictly a platonic friend. He has a girlfriend. I support, him and his family, everything. But if you're telling me that every close friend that you have is a female, that to me raises the red flag.
I agree.
And you cannot tell me that there has never been anything that has gone on or it is going on between you and those female friends. And I honestly feel like one of Cynthia's reasons for leaving the show was on the account of Mike. And I feel like Cynthia is too good of a person, or she is too seasoned of a woman to leave her check for any man.
Ooh.
She is.
So you think she left because Mike wanted her to leave?
I feel like she left due to Mike.
Ooh.
And due to the things that have come out about him. As far as I saw like one blog posted, like both of them were on a live video, and apparently a woman said something and they were like, he was cheating on her. Will I say that he's cheating on her? No. But I would have like given the side eye due to the fact that every woman he's had, he's cheated on.
Hmm. Yeah.
And can I
Yeah.
say like,
And he admitted that.
may
He said it in his book and all of that too.
right? Meaning, can a woman be like, "Hey, I'm the woman that changed him. I'm the woman that made him want to be faithful for once in his life." Yes, that is possible. However, I was rooting for them up into the episode where I saw him like almost trying to put it off on her, saying, you don't ever know what you might do. And I'm like, that to me is like you're deflecting and you're trying to put off the things that you've done or are doing on her.
Okay.
So like I genuinely feel like, because I see a lot of me in Cynthia, and I see where she is like she does seem like a very quiet person, a very
Seem like
reserved person.
she ain't
Seems
that quiet. No,
seems
but I
like
know Cynthia. You know what I'm saying? I've had my own encounters with
right.
Cynthia. Nene's even said, Cynthia ain't what she portrays to be in public. There's a different side of
Right.
Cynthia, and I can agree to that. You know?
Right. And I can agree that we all have a different side to us. I
Yeah.
can say I have a different side to me. I'm the type of person where like I'm 20 almost 26 years old.
Mhm.
And I've always been the type of person where I will sit back and I will let people talk down to me. I will let people degrade me and I will just cry about it, in my alone time. I
Mhm.
wouldn't talk about people, but the older I get, the more fed up I get with people and their shenanigans. So I'm willing to take up for myself now. I'm
Well, the
willing
older you get,
to
the wiser you get too. So,
exactly.
you're a wise, what did you say, 26?
I'm almost 26. I'll be 26 in March.
Okay, well, you're a wise 25, and I feel like, you have to go through some things. So there's gonna be times when, people will push you to the limit to see how much you'll take. And so the older you get, you
Exactly.
realize what those things are, and you are better suited to handle them. You know what I mean? So
Exactly. And that's what I feel like. I feel like Cynthia is the type of person, or what from what I've seen, she's the type of person where she's sat back and she's taken certain things that she's necessarily like to take, because at me, before I even got into the whole zodiac sign thing, I've understood that I take a lot of things simply because I don't want people to be mad at me and I don't want people to view me as a certain way. And I've always felt like I was a genuinely nice person, but at a certain point in my life, I felt like I don't have to take that anymore, and it's not necessary for me to take that anymore. But I feel like Cynthia took a lot of things that she didn't necessarily have to take. Now, as
mhm.
far as her and uh, Nene falling out, I do see where Cynthia was wrong. As far as when she was calling Nene toxic and all of that, because I saw like me. I know we don't see everything on the Real Housewives because they do chop things up, but I do see where I do feel like Cynthia and Nene both genuinely, good friends to each other.
They were.
But as far as her being in the relationship she's in now, I just feel like she's kind of taking a back seat to things and ignoring certain things that even the public sees, that she's not willing to, that she may even see as a woman, but isn't really acknowledging,
Mhm.
simply due to the fact that she doesn't want to be alone for the rest of her life.
That's interesting.
And
You must have a
I've
psychology
always
major
felt
or
like
something. How you
oh my
assess
gosh, you
all of
know that? You can tell that? I do. I have a
it? It feels
bachelor's in
like it.
psychology now, and I'm getting ready to graduate in May with my with my master's in clinical mental health psychology, clinical mental health counseling. I'm actually surprised you were able to tell that.
I did. I mean, you sit up and diagnosing and stuff. I'm like, hold up, this woman is smart. I'm coming to your listen. I'm coming to you, honey, to sit on your couch and tell you about my problems.
Well, it's just even with Nene, I can tell that, do I agree with every single last thing Nene has said or done on the show? No, I don't. However, I can understand her point of view. And I can understand how she has felt attacked. And to me, even as being a viewer, this isn't even about being a fan of Nene. This is about being a viewer and someone in my profession. I can tell that Nene is a genuine person, and she genuinely wants to see everyone win, and she genuinely wants to help everyone win. But I feel like when it came to the real, which is one of the reasons why I do not want her to return, because I've seen where I feel like she genuinely wants to help other women win and advance in this career, but they're willing to throw her under the bus and kind of discredit the fact that she helped them get to the place that they're in now as far as the show goes, just to get a check. And to me, that's not right.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if someone has helped you, and I actually feel like the only person who has ever, and I know, no, I did not like the way Kim Zolciak came back in season 10, but I feel like she was one of the only people who actually acknowledged the fact that Nene is the reason why she's gotten to the place that she's gotten. Because Nene did, in fact, advocate for her to be on the show and help her get to the place that she is now.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like Nene is a very genuine person, and she does want to see people excel in life and advance in life. And she takes and I feel like she takes a lot, even with the whole, Greg dying situation. That even hurt me. I don't know these people personally, but just seeing him on the show and seeing how he treated Nene, seeing how he treated the people around her, it's like, why would you ever feel as though, one, Nene isn't going through anything mentally, as far as her not having, to me as a viewer, one of the only people that was in her corner and understood Nene. Like, he understood her for who she was. He didn't look at who she was portrayed on The Real Housewives. He knew Nene as Lanicia Nene Leaks.
I agree.
He knew.
But listen,
her.
Michelle number 2, I could talk to you all night long. I really can. Listen, you are so smart and intelligent, and I'm so proud of you for getting your degree and everything. And listen, when you get your doctorate and all that stuff, call me and let me set up an appointment. I need to come tell you all my problems. I appreciate you so very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling. Where you calling from?
I am actually in Troy, Alabama.
Okay. Well, congratulations. We're gonna be keeping an eye on you. All right.
Thank you.
Bye. Hold on, y'all know I would have talked to Michelle all night long, but my bladder won't allow it, and I got I gotta take this one last call before I go. Be queen. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Michelle. Good. I wanted to first say to the last Michelle, I am just so happy. I get excited when our queens are doing things to change the world. I just get excited, and congratulations. And I send my prayers for her success, because we need her, especially in this society.
When I say she was breaking it down, I was like, I just talked to her about 5 hours.
At 25 years old, I keep looking. I'm gonna when I get off this phone, I'm gonna call my daughter and try to figure out how she can get her life together because she's 30. She's
Yes.
30,
These are
yes,
our
it's always
futures out here,
excited.
honey.
Yeah, excited to see our sisters, and she hit everything just so right on point. With Cynthia, I just think that from the first time I met Mike, I never saw a spark for Cynthia in him. I never saw that. I never saw the passion that a man that loves you and look. I never saw it. I could never see it in his eyes. I could never see it in his touch. And I kept saying that man really don't even like Cynthia.
It was a business
And
arrangement.
yeah, it
That's
was business. It was business. And then I got upset with Cynthia because, women, we all go through something in regards to man when you're young and you start out dating at a young age. But with those experiences should come some type of intuition, some type of, I know this is not right, some type of, this is not for me. And I'm not going to be controversial. I like Leon, Nicole's father. I'm gonna just skip over that. But anyway, Cynthia just to me does not have that. Let me look at this man and see if he's the good man for me. I'm not sure what her meter is or what her gauge is. Now I liked Peter. I thought he was good for Cynthia. I just thought he was good for Cynthia. I liked Peter. This new Joker, he's just that. He's a Joker. He's a Joker playing a game. And Cynthia just needs to start preparing herself because she's going to be alone. You don't want to talk bad about people's marriages, but that man never had any passion for her. And let me tell you, when he invited me to his house and had all those women there, he would have had to get a new house because, baby, I would have tore it up. Do you hear me? There's just no way. There's just no way. We're not going to sit and engage in your
And this was
ex-women.
before the
Some of the
wedding, and
worst
you
ex-women.
continue with the wedding? I'm like, wait a
Yeah.
minute.
Yeah.
And he wrote
Yeah.
a book breaking down all the cheating he did, and he made his daughter cry because he was talking about
Yes.
how he didn't care for the girl mama. It's
The
like
mother, right. He had no couth and no respect. And if you
none.
think that he's going to treat you any different, no, none. It's just not going to be there. He would have had to get a new house. I would have been embarrassed, but I would have turned it out. I really would have, because there's no need for that. Why bring her there for that? You had your children there. It was just inappropriate all around. Every way you look at it, it was just inappropriate and disrespectful. Disrespectful.
Mm, I agree.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
listen, I don't know what's Cynthia gonna do after the Housewives girls trip. What you think she gonna be doing next?
Trying to find a new man, the next man. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I wish Cynthia would really take some time out to kind of dig into her. I think she's an okay person, but the way she just kind of goes about things, she doesn't handle conflict very well.
Mhm.
I just think there are things that she needs to, at this age, she needs to learn a little bit better and get herself kind of together and stop jumping from marriage to relationship. Number one, you don't even have to marry all these men. If you see them and you like them, play with them for a little while, date
Yeah,
them
I
for a
thought
little
that was
while.
odd. When she got divorced, it was almost like she was trying her best to jump into a new relationship quick, fast, and hurt.
Yes. Yeah,
And
and I didn't understand that. You had
yeah.
Lake Bailey. I mean, you could have, that yard in the back alone gives you solace, and just work on improving yourself better and stop trying to find somebody. Somebody will find you,
True.
play a little bit, have some fun. She still has her looks. She still, has beauty. Her intelligence level is okay. I don't think it's that great, but it's okay. Somebody will like you because you're kind of
Mhm.
cute. But, just invest in yourself and getting yourself to a point where a man is not necessarily, ruling your life. And see, I'm never going to let a man play with my paper. But I don't think she quit the show because of Mike. I think she quit the show because she's been boring the last 4 or 5 years. And I don't
Ooh.
think she was offered a full contract. No,
That's what I was about
Cynthia
to
should
say.
have been gone a
Quit?
long
I wouldn't
time.
even call it quitting. I just think, her
Yeah,
pride would not allow her to take that friend contract, going from, almost $1 million a season to $1,000 an episode is a big jump.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
So
then if you really know how to navigate things, I mean, Cynthia had some other stuff going on. She had the little modeling school, and she had the little eyeglasses, and what else? She had some other stuff going on that it seemed
Cynthia had
like
a
she just let
doll.
rock.
Cynthia had a doll. Cynthia had the
Yeah,
backpack. Cynthia had candles.
yeah.
Look, Cynthia was
You have
selling
to
down there
parlay.
cream.
Yeah, you have to parlay these 15 minutes of fame into your bag. You have to do that, and don't put it all in one place. You have to look at some of these other chains, some of these other franchises to see what some of these women are doing. They're not even good at it, but they're out there trying to do some stuff, So you have to, use your 15 minutes to really kind of last your lifetime and move. Cynthia was good at that modeling. You really should have promoted your modeling. You were good at that. And I think people were coming to your little studio and, you were doing a little pageant. So, get yourself on a level where you can continue your life and you be the lead in that and not let other people get you off to the side,
Right. We forgot all about the wine and the wine cellar.
Oh, I forgot the wine. Yeah, that's right. Is she still doing the wine? Have anybody heard of it? Have you
Listen,
seen
I
any
guess she still
commercials?
got a wine cellar. She probably don't know what kind of wine she sells, but she still got a cellar.
Look, go ahead, Kenya. Go ahead, Kenya.
I mean, why you gonna be the wine entrepreneur? You don't even know about wines. You need to,
Right. Well, that's why I said there. You heard me, Michelle. I said she's kinda intelligent. I gave her that. Now I said she was kinda. Yeah. But you
Oh
get
yeah,
into
she got
things that you
Seagram.
know.
Y'all forgot about the Seagrams.
Oh, wait a minute. She got Seagrams. Wait a
The
minute.
pink
Well, what is she
Bellini
doing?
she had. I guess she still got it. She's not on Housewives no more though. And then she got the
Right.
eyeglasses. You right? She
Yeah.
had the Bailey School of Modeling, which was a flop.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
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 You can't
But yeah,
look.
and that's
She's
why
no
she should have
charade.
focused
This
more.
ain't
Yeah.
charade, honey. It wasn't no.
Yes.
You didn't have to wait 10 years for joggers or nothing. Cynthia kept coming with the products.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, but I mean, how much if it is successful now? And Cynthia, you definitely can't rely on Mike's money. You can't rely on Mike for anything. And I know he's your husband, and you want to think that. And Cynthia is kind of, she's probably one of those women that are kind of mean and snippy with the girlfriends, and sit back and be quiet when it comes to the men. Because when this scandal first broke about her husband cheating, she's walking through the airport holding his hand and all that stuff. Child, I would have been slapping him upside the back of his head. Y'all would have said, "Oh, she mad. She's still mad." No, we're not gonna laugh and grin. We don't have to put our business in public. But no, it wouldn't have been like that. She looking like she is clueless. It's not true. I don't believe. Girl, go ahead. Go ahead with
ooh.
all of that.
And if she married Mike without a prenup, she probably tried her best not to get divorced because Mike gonna get alimony.
Now, how much sense did that make? Because if you had $5, you should have tied it up in a prenup. How much sense does that
Candy
make?
tried to tell her. They tried to tell her.
Yeah. How much sense does that make?
Oh,
So
well.
I tell you, Michelle,
Oh,
but
God.
they
Look,
just, you
everybody's like,
sit
why
back.
you listen to Cynthia? I don't know, child. We just digressed over to Cynthia.
Look, who do they want
We
to
just
talk
had to
about? We
have a
can
little
talk about
read
all
session
of them.
for Cynthia. The read session.
Well, it's been good, Michelle. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. And I
Thank
enjoy
you.
your show.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Have a good night.
You too. All right. We have come to the end of the show. What a music. Bam, ow, straight from the egg. Straight from the egg. Get ready. Get ready.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien. ATLien.
Well, why you stop it?
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
Really?
ATLien.
You're not getting twisted, okay? You're not getting twisted, okay?
ATLien.
You're not getting twisted, okay? You're not getting twisted, okay? You're not getting twisted, okay?
Get ready. Get ready.
Also, subscribe if you are not subscribed. Join my Patreon. We going on Patreon at midnight. Carl might not be here because I'm kicking him out because he messed up everything. No, I'm just kidding. Carl might be here. You got some topics for tonight, Carl? What? Why not tonight? Hey Jamie, thank you so much, Jamie. The Patreon link is patreon.com iamATLien. I put it in the chat. I think it's in the chat. Patreon.com/iamATLien. I just put in the chat just for you. Is my computer am I frozen? I don't think I'm frozen. Okay. I'm frozen on here though. Okay, it's on. It's up. Thank you, Lisa Hubbs, for the super sticker. Y'all are so nice. Thank y'all for the super chats and the super stickers. I appreciate everybody who contributed to the stream tonight. Also, like y'all see all these people in the green, I forgot to introduce them today. The people in the green are the channel sponsors. They contribute to my channel every month, and I appreciate them. Also, they get little emojis and stuff. See the little special emojis they get? They get all kind of special stuff that other people don't get. But you have to be a member to get them special green alien emojis to be a member of the alien squad. Okay. Also, the Patreons. Now the Patreons getting a little after dark. Honey, we doing an after show over on Patreon. Patreon.com. iamATLien. What do you want, Carl? What was the good idea you right now? We already got that. You late. Here he go with these t-shirts. Lord. Thank you so much, Paige. Go ahead and like this video. Subscribe if you are not subscribed. Come on over to you said you want to hear and see and hear that again. Play the thing. ATLien. Why y'all be so concerned with who I'm with? And no, that's ATLien. I'm smiling, I'm happy. It's super fabulous, wonderful, single black female. What's wrong with me being me? I am not looking for a husband. The husband is get ready. Wife. Get ready. Get ready. It's not ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Turn the music off. You got me. Yes. Don't you see? Somebody heard me. Somebody heard me. I gotta say it all over again. I can't even remember what I said. Oh, I said, why everybody be so concerned about me having a man or not having a man? Why I can't be a fabulous single black female, okay, who is on top of her business, doing what she's supposed to do out there in the world, okay? Miss Independent, even though I don't want to be independent, but my thing is he who finds a wife finds a good thing. I'm not looking for a husband, he's looking for me, okay? If he out there, call me, okay? Call me. Anyway, I'll see y'all over on Patreon, okay? Good night. 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 Carl, good night. You ain't doing it. That's okay. I got it. Good night.